Here again. Now, we go take a look into the so-called plane crash that they got for the masses. Another 737 Hoax on the masses. Of course, we go take a look into it because I don't understand why so many problems with this so-called 737. They tell you they suspend it, then they bring it back. Now you have another accident, but hold on, it's a older plane, 26 years old, just like you see. The coding they got right there for the amount of people on the plane. 26-year-old plane, 62 passenger in there. Let's get into this right here and see what they're talking about. Let it run.
Now to the major story unfolding overseas, a Boeing 737 passenger jet.
And you know it's a coding, no doubt about it. Don't trust nothing with the 37s or 73s. As you could see this one in the purple tie. Yes, it gonna lie. The news is fake.
Off Indonesia, the tower losing contact just 4 minutes after takeoff.
Listen, pay attention. The tower lose signal with the plane 4 minutes after it take off. Listen, pay attention right here. Let's see what they're gonna say next.
The plane in a terrifying plunge. Debris spotted in the water tonight. Rescuers
plunged and then debris found in the water. Remember, if the plane take off 4 minutes and then it go down, bam, right there. It don't go nowhere. 4 minutes, the plane ain't nowhere. You taking off the plane and 4 minutes after that it crash, it's right there. Why would the debris have to be spotted? It's fake shit, people. And they always use these countries, Malaysia, Indonesia, all fake shit for the dumb people. You think you can confirm this fakery? Who was on the plane? Move.
To suspend the search for survivors
Bullshit.
for now.
Survivors.
ABC's Benitez covers aviation for us.
Take a look.
The wreckage from the doomed Indonesian jet.
Look at them people. Look what they give you right here. We go pay attention and see what they're gonna show you right here. All orange Freemasonry. Watch this in the dark. Pay attention.
Discovered in the Java Sea.
Yeah, they
The
discovered.
Boeing 737 taking off at 2:36 p.m.
Bam. That's another coding. 2:36. All coding. Wow.
In contact with the tower after 4 minutes.
Java
the
Sea.
plane plummeting a harrowing 10,000 feet in roughly 30 seconds. Grieving
10,000 feet in 30 seconds. All coding. And this is a hoax right here, people. 100% fakery. Somebody recording, somebody crying, and somebody recording both of them. It's bull crap for the dumb people.
members rushing to the airport.
There you go.
62 people on board.
There you go. Nothing but coding. The same thing they tell you with the Malaysia missing plane. The same way they show you people come crying. It's trash for the dumb people. It's not real. Just another hoax they pull off with that 737, knowing that it's nothing but coding.
7 children and 3 infants.
Pay attention again, people. The same 73 come back again. Right there. What they tell you? It's a hoax code. It show you that nothing real that involve those coding. Just remember that shit.
The flight taking off from the same
Watch
airport.
them show up in the orange shirt. It's not real. Listen what they go say right here.
The flight taking off from the same airport as the October 2018 Lion Air crash.
You hear that, people? That one already break it down and show you it's another hoax. That's what they're doing with the so-called 737. Run nothing but hoax on the masses. You hear me? And there you go. The same fucking airport it leave from. Again. You see that? Of course it's not a coincidence. It's fake shit.
Killed 189.
There you go. 189 for your 99 coding. That's how they do it. And I told you, don't ask why they're in orange. It's Freemason bullshit.
37 Max grounded for safety problems for 2 years.
Grounded for 2 years. And all of a sudden they say, yeah, it's back on. You can fly again. And then bam, it crashed. You got to understand, all airlines, are you stupid? Every single airlines belong to the same government people. The same one world government own all of them. You think these are just some regular people? Start an airline? No, it's government shit, people. Wake your ass up. The whole thing. Don't let them tell you that because they come from Indonesia, they don't take care of their plane. No, it's one aviation system. One. You better wake your ass up. What do you think the FAA for? Is the same fucking people control the whole thing.
Today's deadly accident involving an older Boeing model.
Yes, you see? You see, it's old. It's a older plane. It's garbage, people. And I already told you, all of those so-called smaller version of the airline like Southwest Airlines and them, all old plane. Yes, from the bigger so-called airline companies. That's how they do it because they all the same. I already told you.
Ships to locate remains and the black boxes,
But
which
black
will
box
hold
is
key
bullshit.
clues to the cause.
It's bullshit.
It was a third string hand-me-down
Yes, of
aircraft.
course.
26
It's a third string. You hear that? All coding.
to the cause. It was a third string hand-me-down aircraft, 26 years old.
You hear that?
So
26 years old. Just flip that number and you get the same amount of passenger.
Maintenance on aircraft in
It's fake
Indonesia
shit.
has
Here we
been
go.
poor.
You hear that, people? The maintenance on aircraft in Indonesia is very poor. Are you kidding me? So you want to tell me, so if the plane fly to America, Indonesian plane, he fly to America and gonna fly back somewhere else, does it get maintained in the US? The answer is yes. Of course, people. They fly one plane from Indonesia come to America. That tell you that the whole thing is tied. What's wrong, people? The whole thing is tied. The whole airline system is just one. It's just like the banking system. They all one. It's just like your electric company. They can come in 1 million name. It's just one. Just one single center point energy. And of course, they spread it around. Oh, we can give you a cheaper one here, but it's the same fucking people. You better wake your ass up. It's the same people.
Out as a factor in past crashes. So one of the things investigators will look at is, was there some sort of a catastrophic
Bullshit.
failure? Was there something
Look at them right here, people. It's just a show for the dumb fools. No plane crash. Nobody die. Just believe me. They can't fool me.
All right, Gio Benitez joins us now live. And Gio, I want to go back to something you just mentioned in your report and what will likely become a major part of the investigation. That sudden plunge, more than 10,000 feet in just 30 seconds.
Wow. 10,000 feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the plane take off and in 4 minutes it get to 10,000 feet and just fall down. Fall right in the water. You believe it, people? It's a hoax.
Tom, that drop was steep. It was fast. So clearly something very dramatic happened here. Now, search and rescue teams just recovered parts of the fuselage. So this investigation
is bullshit.
Just getting...
It's bullshit, people. It's not real.
Some new questions for Boeing this morning. This after the Indonesian 737 jetliner crashed shortly after takeoff. I want to get straight over to Phil LeBeau, who's got that story. Phil.
Andrew, right now investigators in the Java Sea are trying to...
The Java Sea is nothing but a hoax, people. That's what they give you. Wow, they go tell you about some seas that, you know, basically far away or it's deep sea and all type of shit. Just like they give you with the Indian Ocean when the Indonesia so-called plane missing, the Malaysia plane so-called missing. That's all they do with people. Another one, Java Sea.
Retrieve the black box and cockpit
black box
voice
is
recorder.
Bullshit.
Let me show you what happened when this Sriwijaya 737-500 took off on Saturday. It took off at 2:36 in the afternoon. It was just 4 minutes into its flight when it went down. And it went down very quick, losing 10,000 feet in altitude in basically a minute. And that's what...
And remember, these people at the radar never seen the plane go down. They said the plane missing. That's the first news come out. The plane was missing. It fall off radar. Of course, if it's falling out the sky, you can see it if you got a radar.
Investigators right now, they're in the water. 62 people were killed in this 737 crash off the coast of Indonesia. Investigators, again, they have located where
Look at this right here. They're down under the ground and they're showing you this right here. Out of the big ass plane. What is this you're showing the people on the ground? I told you people, it's just a hoax.
Leave the black box is at where the cockpit voice recorder is there you
at, go.
But so
Look
far
at
they
this.
have not yet retrieved them. Let's talk a little bit about this Sriwijaya 737-500.
Wow, look at this right here, people. The plane mango from hitting the water.
It was 26 years old. Approximately 100 of these types of planes are still flying. And they're primarily with smaller airlines overseas, but 100 of these are still in the air. It has a strong safety record. As you take a look at shares of Boeing, keep in mind that Boeing, as it always does, whenever there is a crash of one of their...
It can't have no strong safety record if you've been crashing them shits ever since. You just tell us last year a plane take off from that same spot and crash. Kill over 118 people or 198 people is the same bullshit as you could see your 2, 3 right there. That's how they do it.
Or Airbus does the same thing. They assist the investigators, and they're very early in the investigation, but they'll be working with them, looking at the safety record of this plane, any potential issues that might pop up. And then there are also going to be shares of GE that people will be focusing on today. Why GE? Because as part of its joint venture with Safran out of France, the CFM 56-3 engines. Those were the engines that were on this plane, powering this plane.
All
Again,
bullshit.
guys, more questions than answers at this point. And the key here is how quickly can they recover the black box and the cockpit voice recorder?
Yes.
That will hold a lot of answers.
Always tell you about the so-called black box and cockpit recorder. Yes, and they never tell you shit. Bam.
Indonesian officials believe they've found the wreckage of a passenger plane that crashed into the sea just minutes after
No
taking
survivor.
off. 62 people, including many children, were on board when it disappeared from the radar. Eddie Meyer has the latest.
Look at this right
Meyer
here.
has the latest.
Lights, camera, action. Take a look at this right here, people. Watch this. Wow.
Faces burdened by the unknown, holding on to hope, fearing the worst. Relatives gathered in Pontianak in
Just
West
a act.
Kalimantan, waiting for a flight from Jakarta that never arrived. On board, 62 Indonesian
Look at this right here, about 62. That's the coding for 33 right there in plain sight.
passengers and crew, including 7 children and 3 babies.
You hear that? 7 children and 3 babies. 7 threes. Coding.
Sriwijaya Air Flight 182
Look
sat
at this.
on the tarmac for
182. There you go again. Your number 18 2 times. That's how they do it. That's how you get your 99. And also, there you go. Number 3 is bullshit. Or 30 minutes on the
30
tarmac
minutes due to
delay.
heavy rain before taking off
See?
just after
It's
2:30
always rain before you take off. And I told you 2-3 again. Coding.
p.m. local time. Flight radar shows it tracking to the northwest for its 90-minute flight to Pontianak.
90 minutes. Another coding.
Not its expected
Pontianak.
path. Within 4 minutes, it climbed to more than 3,300 meters.
Wow. Bam! Another 33 coding with the pyramid right there. You believe that, people? Wow. There you go. You believe this real with this much coding? No, people. That's not how it goes. All signs and symbols and coding rule the world.
Flight to Pontianak, not its expected path. Within 4 minutes, it climbed to more than 3,300 meters, but then plunged 3,000 meters in a minute.
Wow, you see? 3,000 meters is plunged. It's a fake shit. All coding
before
is fake.
disappearing.
Look at this right here. Look
A
at this.
Transport Ministry spokesperson said air traffic
Go back. Go back. Watch this right here, people. Wow, the whole wide world controlled by the same people. Look at this right here. Watch this. Pay attention. Is that the wing on them right there? Of course it is. There you go. That's the wing. To show you, just like you see in America, they use the same damn wing. Wow.
A Transport Ministry spokesperson said air traffic control had questioned the aircraft's unexpected direction. Seconds later, it disappeared. Search and rescue teams and 5 Navy
It
ships
was going into the wrong direction? Wow, okay. 4 minutes into it, it's already going the wrong direction, and it just fall out the sky. This is how they do the mass. It's not real.
were mobilized.
There you go. They find
pinpointing
some wires. That means they find the plane. Come on. It's
crash
bullshit.
site, and after detecting an emergency signal from
It's
the
bullshit.
aircraft,
And
found
what is that? What is that? The plane wheel? That's the chrome wheel? That's the plane wheel right there? Okay, all
larger
right.
pieces of wreckage.
Look at this.
this
All
afternoon.
orange. It's Freemasonry. It's bullshit.
The 737-500 was almost 27 years old, built well before Boeing's newer troubled 737 MAX model,
There you
one
go.
of which crashed off Jakarta in 2018,
There you go.
killing all 189 people on board
There you
the
go.
Lion Air
It's
flight.
fakery.
Boeing says
Look at
it's
this.
closely monitoring this latest crash. Sriwijaya Air flies
Wow.
largely within
All of
Indonesia.
these guys right here just working their brain on the people. What do you think they're doing right here? Fake on.
Air flies largely within Indonesia and has a solid safety record.
Nothing but fakery, people. It's this bullshit.
Said the plane was in good condition when it made the journey from Pontianak to Jakarta and had a good maintenance record. He added, "We are deeply
Wow,
sorry."
this is what they give the masses. I told you, in the pandemic, all of this shit gonna come in. You hear me? That's how they do it. Pandemic entertainment. Move.
Kyung-hee, what do we know so far?
Purple jacket.
Well, so far, as you said, we know that it was intact when it hit the water. So basically, it broke on impact when it hit the water, meaning
Yes.
that for now we might be able to.
First of all, they show you they pick out some mangling so-called parts out of there. Some bent-up looking parts like it been crushed. You telling me that this is water do it like that? No, people, it's bullcrap. 100%. The plane's supposed to just fall apart if it just smash in the water. Not ramble and mangle up like a wrapped up piece of paper. It's trash.
Take terrorism off the list.
But take terrorism off the list. Terrorism? Of course, y'all go give the masses that impression. But it's fake, as you can see your Bloomberg right there on the orange wall.
And of
Freemasonry.
course, we still do not know, and finding these black boxes would be very crucial in finding out what happened to have the plane fall at such a high speed when it did. Of
course, you know what speed it fall out of the hair on, and you never see it fall out. Get out of here.
Kyung-hee, of course, Indonesia has a pretty terrible, tragic history when it comes to aviation safety. What do we know about Sriwijaya Airways?
Here we go, people. Look at the so-called pieces of the plane. It's a hoax. Wake your ass up. You hit water and look like that.
Oh, it's
It's
mostly a domestic operator at the moment. It does sort of have some regional...
Look at this right here, people. You believe this? The plane just hit the water and then look at it right here. You believe it? And look at the coding that they got in the back. 9312 for your next 3 again. There you go.
But it's really domestic dedicated.
Look at that shit right
and
there.
If you look at the age of this fleet, it's quite old for a
Look
airline.
At this shit. Why is it this mangled up, people? Because it hit the water? I don't think so. Trash on.
Given that a lot of airlines have actually added a lot of new aircraft in the last
Look at
few
that
years
shit
or
right
so.
here, people. You just hit the water and this happened to it. Remember, they tell you hit the water together. Of course, I don't know how they know that, but they know that. And there you go. This is what happened when you hit water. The whole fucking metal just trashy and ramble. It's bullcrap.
There's not much we do know about this airline itself.
That's the plane right there. You're dumb if you believe in that shit. It's fake.
Outside Indonesia. But it
there you
does
go.
seem like they have had incidents here and there.
There you go,
but
people.
nothing to the extent
You
that we have.
believe this shit right here? This done the whole case. That's your plane right there that hit the water together, intact. What make it look like this, like you crush up a piece of paper? This don't make sense.
Happened over
it's
the
fake
weekend.
shit.
And of course, Kyung-hee, this comes at a time when the aviation industry is suffering from the effects of the pandemic, both when it comes to planes still being grounded and they're not being...
It's bullshit, people. They don't worry about money. It's the same people that print the money and give it to you. Those are the people who own those airlines. They're not flying. Don't make them gone down. You understand? They own money. The same people who own them. You never get it. Nothing happened to them because you're not flying. They're the one who give you the fake virus to stop everything. Don't worry about the fucking airline. They all a part of tricking down the masses. I'm gone.